YouTube, welcome to Travel Adventures with Eric B. I thought I'd do something a little different this year. The past 2 years, I've done videos on just the Superdome experience at the end of the year for my high school football season. This year, we're going to go week by week because this is my 20th year doing this. Ever since I was in college, I started doing this back in 2003. So, first game of the year, we're at Santa Mont Middle School for Santa Mont High School against Carver. Santa Mont is right outside of Baton Rouge area, and Carver is actually in New Orleans. So this is the game for week 1. So let's go in and check it out. This is my media credentials that gets me in the game, CrescentCitySports.com. Also on the radio, Nash Icon 106.1. It's nice when there's food in the press box, and always nice when there's a lineup. You don't have to ask for it. Opening kick is a touchback.
First, please consider patronizing these generous sponsors: Beltec Group and Collision Center. And that's good. And it's good. Richard Perkins Jr. on the touchdown for the Rams. Your go-to lawyer, Doche Amdes.
In the bag, folks. 45-14 after the PAT.
Richard Perkins' pass is complete over the right side.
I mean, week one, man, hey, we got to go in and there's a lot of things we got to clean up, especially the turnovers.
Well, I like the fact that we were able to throw the ball. I like the running back by committee. You know, Tyree Williams is a guy I thought had a great game.
The shadows of Louisiana state capitol.
Fans the opportunity to support their team, inspire the athletes to perform to the best of their abilities, and represent their schools with integrity.
Show that pays tribute to one of the most recognizable characters in modern literature and film. Created by Ian Fleming.
Catholic High head coach Hudson Fuller. Obviously a little disappointing loss tonight. tough team here tonight, tough game. Can you give me your overall thoughts on the game?
Warren Easton came to play, did a great job. For us, it's execution from start to finish. That'll give us some things to improve on, and I have full confidence in these guys, these coaches, that we'll be able to look at this tape and get these things right.
Victorious coach tonight, Coach Phillips. So last year I interviewed you on this same field. It was a much different game. Can you describe the different feel from this year's contest to last year's?
Oh man, it's always a better feeling when you win the game, man. But hats off to Cali, man. They came out, played a tough game, man. But our guys were ready. They were hungry, and they said they wanted their lick back.
Week 3 high school football, one of my favorite stadiums, Broncos Stadium in Zachary, Louisiana. Zachary Broncos versus the St. All Purple Knights. It's going to be a good game tonight. Second week in a row, we got Baton Rouge area versus New Orleans area. Only high school stadium I know around here with an elevator. It's pretty awesome.
Yards to go. There's a pass call complete. There's number 16 again. That young. There's the handoff again. That looks like that's great. No, he faked me out. Looks like he's still on his feet. He's going to try to slip it, and he does. Touchdown for the Zachary Broncos. They are the St. All Purple Knights, and they are 1 point away from time. 1 extra point away from time to score. A misstep, but he regained his footing. Did he get it? It was high enough. It is no good. It was wide right. 44-yard return, if my math is right. But again, as I always say, if there's an eyewear sponsor out there, I might be your placement. Kick on the way. It is straight as an arrow. He would have made that from 40. Again, it is good. And Zachary is not.
Back up.
I like the grit that we played with tonight. I like the guts we showed. We gave up. On the first drive, we have them 3rd and 15, and we make them force them into an incompletion.
Week 4, Parkview Baptist against Madison Prep, 2 Baton Rouge schools getting it on.
The Chargers 21. Two different systems.
ways we were kind of hectic, we kind of scrambled a little bit in that situation. We need to practice that situation so we're more composed and we know what to do. But man, when you got to the 5 quarterback, he can buy time with his legs and keep finding guys in the 16. Did a good job of working the back end zone on the single play, and then on the 2-point, it's a run pass kind of option, and out of room, running to the sideline through looked like a shot put. I don't know what it was.
It's like a Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow, little jump pass, and glad he came over.
Game we should have won. We just can't have mental errors when we get down in the red zone. You know, they're too good of a football team like that. I watched him each year get better. I watched each year he slowly put his team together, and you know it was a fight. And hey, we came out at the bottom of the side.
Speed sweep to the right. Scallopfield did a great job of cutting the right off, but the
Williams and North Texas sponsor style kick out. There was the whistle before the kick, so it's
Coach Ryan Cook, can I get your overall thoughts on the game tonight?
I thought we had a pretty good game plan. Came out another tough schedule, another tough opponent with the Roman Raiders. You know, they were prepared. We was able to get a victory on them last year, so I knew they were going to be prepared whatever happened. So we came out and fought pretty hard. A couple bad things that didn't go our way, some bad turns. We just never could fight back from those things. Still with a young team, still learning.
Here with the winning coach tonight, Coach Nick Monica of the Rumble Raiders. Can you give us some overall thoughts on the game tonight?
Made some plays. It's fun to see guys move around, fly around, make some plays. It was a challenging week of practice. And, we had to get after them a little bit, and I'm glad the guys responded. But they had some fun tonight. You can see it, you can feel the energy for once. It's probably the first game that we've actually felt that energy, besides maybe the fourth quarter against you all.
Tonight's going to be one of those nights, one of those games where it's just, I've seen some really good games and had a good time. I'm not expecting tonight to be one of those. And it's probably going to be an ugly game. Yeah, so not the best, the worst so far this year. Seeing these same two teams play last year was ugly then. MLK Charter from New Orleans, they beat the snot out of Tara from Baton Rouge. Playing to the last whistle, called a timeout with 3 seconds, trailing 42-14, 2 or 3 yard line. So for them, they hope they can score a touchdown and still lose by 3 scores instead of 4.
Just a rough game. I think we just didn't play up to our potential. We got caught up in some silly penalties, sportsmanlike. We got drawn out our game plan. I think we could have did better if we just stayed focused.
Oh man, it was a good win for the kids, man. We have a lot of ninth graders playing. We lost 3 in a row coming in, man. We lost some big ones that I thought we should have won. So today was a good one. I'm proud of my youngsters, man. They really stepped up. We had a few little bonehead mistakes, but that's gonna happen with kids that's never played really football before. So back to the drawing board, getting ready for Shell Meadow.
up at the actual high school, only to realize they don't play at the actual high school here in Donaldsonville. So we found the stadium right behind Walmart. Walking into a 21-0 E.D. White lead. Kind of expected this one to be a blowout. 8-0 at halftime.
First down, Tigers. After turnover.
Can you give us some overall thoughts on the game tonight?
I thought we started slow, came out tentative, but then had a big punt return and kind of changed the momentum for us. Played well defensively.
What were some overall thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, I thought the effort was good. You know, we knew coming in was going to be a tall task. Great team. We've been playing it for years. The storied tradition. Once again, special team snafus, fumbles, whatnot, got us in a hole, and it was tough to get out when you play somebody good like that.
This is week 8 of the season. This is the last week before my cruise. This should be an excellent game. 2 rivals tonight, Central High against Zachary High. Should be fun.
Everyone involved in tonight's game. We pray for protection, good sportsmanship, and help us to all be.
You booted that. Johnny?
Yep.
God damn it, why you playing inside?
Wide left. No, he made it.
Be a really good game. One of the best games of the season thus far.
I don't think we threw a pass on our last drive right there. So kudos to our offensive line, our running back crew. You got to have a drive there to win the game, and that's what we did.
Absolute war again, and I'm proud of the way our kids fought. I think we absolutely improved from last week. I thought this was more of a complete 48-minute effort out of our guys. I just thought we fought hard to the bitter end, Hats off to Zachary, man. Just class act and hard-nosed, tough program that found a way to win.
In St. Francisville, Louisiana, going to see West Feliciana versus Plaquemine, 2 teams that are about 30 miles or so, 30 minutes outside of Baton Rouge. Showing a score you don't
penalty is
very
incidental
often.
face mask
2-0
against
West
Saint.
Feliciana.
It'll make it
2-0.
first down.
They got a safety.
It's the Green Devils 13 and the Saints 2.
Really good game tonight, folks. 13-8. 4th down, 4th quarter. The visitors lead Plaquemine. And they got the ball, but it's 4th down.
28-yard field goal.
They kicked the 28-yard field goal.
Frazier's kick is up. And there are flags on the play.
No foul, half the distance to the goal in high school football. Not an automatic first down, so it's still 4th down, but half the distance to the goal. Situation here, very interesting situation. Play right here, big play. Are they still kicking?
Frazier on for the extra, for the kick.
They're still kicking. Important because the field goal puts them up by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Frazier's kick is blocked. And it'll be first down for the Saints.
Intercepted a ball, and now they're on the 10-yard line. They can kneel down and run the clock out.
Two very quality football teams that were fighting like hell for a high playoff seed, you know, and obviously Blackman made a couple more plays than we did and came out on top, and credit to those guys, man.
When we wasn't so much focused on that, we was focused on playing a complete game. Oh, that's going to be every game. Our motto is if they don't score, they can't win.
Talk about, did your number 5 quarterback, he get hurt in the first half, or do you always normally rotate?
We always rotate.
Okay, so that was the plan.
Yeah.
It's the playoffs. It's McKinley High here in Baton Rouge against St. Aug from New Orleans. I can see it's a single-digit number. This is week 2 of the playoffs and my 3rd time here at Zachary High School. Zachary Broncos, one of the best teams in the state, Baton Rouge area, taking on Salmon from Slidell.
He said it's been 31 years since I've been back to
28 tonight. Zachary, they're a really good team, man. Couple games away from the state championship now. They've won a lot of states. You can see them hanging on the wall right there. Program. Some overall thoughts on the game tonight.
Yeah, thought our offense was very efficient tonight. We run the ball effectively and threw it well. A couple of issues on the defensive side of the ball, but overall, you know, they want to run the ball with number 2, and we shut that down.
A good one tonight. Two Baton Rouge area schools, Dutchtown and Central, playing tonight in the semifinals. Well, quarterfinals. So I think it's 2 weeks away from the Superdome, but it's gonna be a good game tonight. I can't wait for this one.
Back to the 3-yard line, gain of about 3. Touchdown, Simpson.
Dutchtown played their butts off. They had to stop at the end when they needed to. Just a great high school football game.
Physical football. Those guys played a great game. They've had a great run. They've had a great season. I mean, both sides should be really proud. I know we're absolutely thrilled with the way our guys performed and really proud of them.
Got a treat tonight. Rare time I'm doing a game in New Orleans right before the Superdome semifinals round. Not a lot of great games in Baton Rouge area, a couple of them, but they're already taken. So going to New Orleans rarely happens during the playoffs other than the Superdome round to see the Car Cougars take on the Acadiana Wrecking Rams.
Remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
First quarter here on the West Bank, 0-0 between Car and Acadiana.
I think it speaks to his resiliency and, number one, his belief in, number one, the challenge that's around him and his own challenge. But we'll be back, no doubt about it.
Here with Coach Bryce Brown of the Car Cougar. Tough game tonight. Two excellent football teams battling it out on the field tonight. Can you give me your overall thoughts on the game?
Look, I think all the credit go to Louisiana. They did a good job. You know, they ran the ball, they kept our offense off the field, especially in the fourth quarter. We only had 2 possessions, but, you know, they earned it. You know, they earned it, and congratulations to them, and I hope they win the state championship.
Coach, I want to say congratulations. You're going to the Superdome next week. Can you give us some overall thoughts on the victory tonight?
Well, it was a hell of a football game. You know, Carr is a tremendous football team, tremendous program. They do a great job with those guys. I thought our guys played extremely hard. I thought we played well on both sides. You know, it's one of those games where it's tough for anybody to lose, but I was glad we were able to win the football game and get back to the state. It's been a couple years. You know, we won in 19 and 20, but we hadn't been back in a couple years, so our kids are pumped up. That was their mission the whole year, and I'm glad they're getting back to the state championship.
It never crossed my mind that they would, despite the fact that even for their kick conversions looked pretty strong.
Absolutely. You ain't about to get it for a long overtime with that group that you haven't stopped in your second half.
Yeah. Put this on record right now. Manny Pepper said that the Miami Dolphins are paper champs. So when the Miami Dolphins go to the Super Bowl and beat the 49ers, I want this on record right now. He said that the Dolphins are paper champions.
7-yard touchdown reception.
Ten at halftime. Catholic High ahead of Acadiana. Interesting half of football.
Absolutely. You look at this box score, it doesn't look like a 17-point game, but Acadiana just making some crucial mistakes in some key moments, and Catholic has been able to capitalize.
A little bit of a surprise. That's what you call a beatdown. That's what I call a beatdown. Catholic Baton Rouge, state champions.
I'm proud of this group, you know, and I'm proud of this group because last year I felt like we didn't finish the year the way we're supposed to.
We went through a good bit of adversity through the course of the year. These guys stuck together, our teams.
So, you know, I was moving around the whole game, and they told me that was going to happen, and little did I know it worked, so just trusting the coaches.
We knew we could do what we wanted to do, which was in every drive and point and touchdown. And I think with the talent that we have on offense, starting with the offensive line, all 5 of them, then the receivers, tight ends, running backs, I mean, it's hard to stop when you can do everything, really.
You know, just want to close with gratitude for getting close to these guys. You know, the guys that stuck.
Out of bounds. Get out of bounds, too.
Play is 84 with an average yards per play. Average 24, passing yards 153. Rushing yards 171. 5 penalties for 40.
They gave us this roast beef sandwich, coleslaw, a cookie, and some Zapp's potato chips. The apple, folks, an apple also. Game-winning, well, game-leading touchdown. Still got a few seconds.
I don't think he ever had full control.
Like a little flip said, game over.
He made some snide remark about that.
What'd he say?
And then guess what? NFHS gave them up.
Second play, there's nothing down the field. Wardell scans, but there's no pressure coming. Get yards, get out of bounds. And then you get yourself a little bit closer, and then of course the touchdown happens 2 plays later. And it was just a professional drive as far as managing what little time that you had and doing the most with it.
Well, I mean, think about it. It was 5 plays, 51 yards, and you had no timeouts.
But they can also strike.
That's not. About the high school football season. This is the final high school football game of the season. It's been a great season, and this is the way to close it out with a knockdown, drag them out fight to the finish.
First and 10, 43.
Things to do every year is to look at the helmet collection of all of the helmets from the teams around the state. The reigning state champions helmet is always on display from the previous year. Apparently they don't have a Westgate Tiger helmet. Missed a big play while I'm here.
Spangler's pass complete to number 81, Tyson George.
First of all, I'd like to say certainly very proud of this football team that we have. You know, when you play in championship games, your mistakes have got to be minimal. Unfortunately, we had some mistakes tonight that we haven't traditionally made throughout the course of this season. Maybe that had a lot to do with wrestling, I don't know. But
you know, there were some things that took place during that game that you know, backed us up into some situations that were difficult to come out of.
On the season and the accomplishment in getting here. My question to you is twofold, pretty much. Last week, you guys exerted a lot to come back against Dutchtown, you know, with the game being moved to the next day, and then tonight playing a physical team like Ruston. Do you feel like that had an effect later in the game tonight?
No, I don't think it had any effect at all, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, if you got to figure out self-motivation or you need outside motivation to get ready for a state finals game, you're in trouble anyway.
Exactly.
Right?
Next year could probably think differently, but really happy for these kids in this community and all the kids and coaches that have been a part of this, whether they're part of this football team this year. I appreciate the work that all the kids and coaches have done for me since I've been the head coach.
That's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I ask that you please hit the like, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the bell notification so you can know when I have more material coming out. And as always, remember, live today, grow today, tomorrow's never guaranteed. Peace. And football. Lots and lots of football. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like, share, subscribe button. Leave any comments below. I love to interact. And if you would like to help the channel continue to grow, please consider hitting that join button and becoming a member of the Peace Corps and help us continue to grow as a travel community.